Thank you. All right, good. And good evening, everybody. It's baseball time in Wichita, coming to you from beautiful X Stadium on the campus of Wichita State University. If you like Sunflower League, Collegiate League baseball, tonight is your night. We have the Hutchinson Monarchs versus the Cheney Diamond Dogs. We are down to 3 in the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Here's how the visiting team Cheney will go. It'll be Justin Glenn. He will lead it off and hit and play third base. Kyler Castillo will be in center. Caleb Farmer will do the catching. Hitting fourth will be Davis Sims. Andrew Miller will be the designated hitter. Lenny Ashby will be in right field. George Splecht at second base. Kennard in left, and Andrew Stewart will be at short. First pitch right at 5:59 p.m. Central Time. We're glad you're with us. Again, that's Glenn, Castillo, Farmer, Sims, Miller, Ashby, Splecht, Kennard, and Stewart. Get to the defense in just a minute. No balls and a strike. That is bounced foul off his foot. He'll walk that one off. Glenn out of Dallas Baptist. Hit .233 in 16 games last spring. Hit .378 this summer. Cheney is 45-27 versus the Monarchs. They're 33-6 overall. Appreciate Carp for the statistics or the dissertation, whichever one you call it. Bounce left side, and that is backhanded by Nedved. He makes it look easy, and there's one away. Left to right in the outfield for Hutch, White, Satori, Chadwick, McKenzie over at third base, Nedved at short, Segrist at second base, Callahan at first. Doing the catching is Wolverton, and on the mound out of Washburn is Jared Sharp, left-hander. And the first one in there to Kyler Castillo's strikes out of the University of New Mexico. He was absolutely tearing it up out there, 18 games, hitting .400. That is bounced back to the mound. Sharp will get it on 6 hops. Over to first in time, 2 away. Head coach Pat Hahn for the Dogs, assisted by Mike Quick, Mark Poole, Trey Frederick, Mark Cavallo, and Hunter Douglas. Here is Caleb Farmer. That's bounced to the right side. Going a long way is Seacrest to a knee. He will get it over to first in time, and the Dogs go in order. We've played a half. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. No score. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's no score. Dogs went in order. Here's how the Monarchs will go. They are 32-7 on the season. Anthony McKenzie will lead it off and play third base. Jack Segrist, who ended the inning with a nice play to his left, will play second base and hit second. Hitting third is Tanner White in left field. In the cleanup spot, Mr. Consistency, Dylan Nedved at shortstop. Taylor Barber will be the designated hitter and hit fifth. Austin Callahan will hit sixth and play first base. Doing the catching is Scott Wolverton. He will hit seventh. Luke Sartori will hit eighth and play center field, and rounding out the order in right field is Clayton Chadwick. Again, that's McKenzie, Segrist, White, Nedved, Barber, Callahan, Wolverton, Sartori, and Chadwick. Defensively for the Dogs, left to right in the outfield, Kennard, Castillo, Ashby, Glenn over at third base, Stewart at short, Splecht at second base, Sims at first, Farmer doing the catching, and Trevin Reynolds will be doing the pitching. Reynolds out of University of Colorado Mesa. Here is Anthony McKenzie. First pitch swinging. To Hopper to Stewart. He'll get it on the run over to first, and he gets him by a step. And there's one away. One pitch and one out. That'll make coaches happy. Here's Jack Segrist. Hitting .267 for the tournament out of Wichita State. Hit .250 for the Shockers in 15 games last spring before they shut it down. Bottom of the first, nobody on, one out, no score. That's in there for a strike. Nice fastball at 94 from Reynolds. And here's the 0-1. That is into right field. Ashby, a few steps to his left, had him played just about right. He'll get it, and there's two away. Reynolds appeared in 8 games this last summer. He had 7 starts. He was 4-1 with a 1.49 ERA. Also had 1 appearance here in the tournament through 5 innings. He's 1-0 and has yet to give up a run. So pretty tough customer out there on the hill tonight for the Dawgs. Here's Tanner White. It's in there for a strike. Fastball at 90. White with a nice season, hit .333. He's out of Oklahoma Christian. First time the two clubs have met in the NBC tournament. High Hopper, second baseman. Splecht has to wait on it. He'll get it, make the exchange over to first in time, and that'll do it. So the Monarchs go in order. We have played one. This is the 86th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. No score. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the second. Both clubs go in order. Still no score. Your umpires tonight, a 4-man crew. Rick Allen behind the dish. Matt Anderson will be at first. Clint Wheeler at second. And over in the rocking chair at third base, Mike Maserati. Hot night, 97 degrees. Heat index 104. Winds out of the south at 15. That's blowing out to left. 4, 5, and 6 for Cheney. Sims, Miller, and Ashby scheduled. Here is Davis Sims. First pitch swinging, ripped, foul. So Sims wasn't fooled on that one. He's out of Western Kentucky. Nice summer, 306. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Shoot us a tweet at HookBats. We love to hear from you. And the 0-1, bounce left side. McKenzie has it. He's over to first, gets him, and there's one away. So far, so good. Both pitchers pitching to contact. And you know what Kevin Costner says, strikeouts are boring. This thing's democratic out here. Got 8 guys behind you. Here's Andrew Miller out of the University of Texas at Arlington. Hopefully his head coach, Darren Thomas, looking on. If he's not, he should be. First pitch to him in there for a strike. Hit .279 for the Mavs last spring in 16 games. 0-1 is into right field. Hit hard, but Chadwick back a few steps near the track. He'll haul it in, and there's 2 away. congratulations to the Houston club. They achieved a 4th place finish. That's the most NBC wins in team history. Here's Lenny Ashby. First pitch swinging, and that is into left field. White will get it at the shoe tops, and that'll do it for the Dawgs. And they go in order. We've played 1.5. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. Still no score. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the second. Monarchs go in order in the bottom of the first. 4, 5, and 6 scheduled. It will be Dylan Nedved, Taylor Barber, and Callahan. Monarchs got their 32nd win of the year last night. First pitch to Nedved. Outside ball 1. He's out of the University of Iowa. Been a staple in this program. Also the Sunflower Collegiate League All-Star Game MVP. That catches the knees at the outside corner. It's 1-1. He had a career this summer, hit .367. And the 1-1. That is ripped foul down the right side, but that'll make the parking lot. Hutch has won 3 out of the 4 meetings against the Dawgs this summer and claimed a share of the, actually they won it outright with a head-to-head tiebreaker. So Nedved is fooled on the pitch, and there's 1 away. First strikeout of the ball game for Reynolds. Here's Taylor Barber. Best finish for the Monarchs in this tournament was a tie for 4th in 2013. And the pitch just missed outside. Fastball at 94. I'm not sure what he would have done with it if he'd hit it. Both pitchers dialed in so far. Just 1 game tonight, so if you're coming, get on out here. And the 1-0, that is fouled back. A little bit higher, had been in our window. I believe this is year number 6 for me, and I'm still waiting on that first souvenir. If somebody has to throw one up here, well, that's what we'll have to do. I guess that's what we'll do. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch is fouled away. Monarchs hit .294 as a team this past summer. Very stingy ERA, only gave up 3.2 runs a game. A little below that here in the tournament. Hitting .258 as a team. It's not their usual stuff. On a 12-game winning streak. It's in there for a strike. 2-2. This is the Monarchs' 9th tournament appearance. 16-14 overall in World Series play. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. Taylor Barber out of University of Texas, San Antonio. 3-2 is outside, and we'll get to the screen, and he'll walk him. First walk issued by Reynolds. Hutch has a man aboard with 1 out. Here's Austin Callahan. Got his 9th homer of the year last night. He's tied with Clayton Chadwick in that department. One away runner at first base, bottom of the second, still no score. For all you SCL junkies out there, this has got to be hog heaven for you. That is fouled away. Sunflower Collegiate League was the only league in the area that put together a season this year, and it went very well. Thanks to all the general managers in the league. Did a bang-up job. No balls and a strike and 1 out. Had him leaning and got him. So Barber was leaning, probably going on first movement, but thought he saw a little movement, took a step, and he was picked and 2 away. No balls and a strike. That is a 2-hopper to Stewart. He'll be up with it over to first, throws a strike, and that'll do it. So the Monarchs, despite getting a 1-out walk, will go in order. Still no score from X Stadium. We have played 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the top of the third. No score. 7, 8, and 9. Both clubs have gone in order both times. Splecht, Kennard, Stewart are scheduled. Here is George Splecht out of Dallas Baptist. 383 for the summer. 091 for the tournament, so not his usual stuff. That's an off-speed pitch right down the middle. No balls and a strike. So far, so good for Jared Sharp out for inning number 3. He is out of Washburn. That is bounced foul. This is his first tournament appearance of the week. Very stingy ERA, 3-0 on the season. 2.31. That is outside. Dawgs 33-6 on the year. They hit .317 as a team this last summer. Only hitting a .190 in the tournament. That swung on and fouled back. 1-2. Still not giving up a whole lot of runs. They only gave up just a smidge more than 3 in the season. That is popped up. Callahan coming hard, and it will be Wolverton making the call. And there's 1 away. Here's Tristan Kennard out of the University of New Mexico. Hit .250 last spring. .295 in the summer. He will step in and get his first look at Sharp. First pitch is in there, catches the inside corner, strike 1. So far, so good for both pitchers, getting ahead and pounding the strike zone. And the 0-1 bounced foul left side. Nice play by one of the pitchers. Never met a pitcher that didn't think they could hit or play the field. No balls, 2 strikes. That just missed low, I guess. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Hutch faithful, not so sure. 1-2. That has popped up right side. Segrist going over near the line. It's going to be Chadwick to call him off, fighting the sun. And there's 2 away. So good communication out there. I was thinking there might be a train wreck. But at the last second, Chadwick called him off. Segrist looked like he had a play on it, but that outfielder has a better shot at it. So here is Andrew Stewart. Wichita State hit .276 this last summer. That is bounced left side. That'll be Nedved. He'll get it. Throws a strike, and that'll do it. So Cheney goes in order for the 3rd time. We have played 2.5, still no score. This is the 86th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the home half of the 3rd. No score. Both clubs have gone in order every time. Friends, I'm reminded that MedZone Hand Sanitizers often offers high-quality hand sanitizers for your office and home. MedZone Hand Sanitizers are non-sticky, smell great, and effective. They help your office get the right sizes and the amounts of sanitizers in a simple and convenient program for your office. MedZone is a proud supporter of collegiate baseball in the NBC World Series. Go to www.medzone.net to learn more on how MedZone can help your office with a custom hand sanitizer program. All righty, we go to the home half of the 3rd, 7, 8, 9 for the Monarchs. And that'll be Wolverton, Satori, and Chadwick. Scott Wolverton, the catcher tonight, out of Central Missouri State. And that's in there for a strikeout, leaving it up 1-1. Monarchs set a new franchise season record this season with 39 home runs and total bases of 125. So putting up some numbers over in Hutch. 1 ball and 1 strike. That catches the knees. The 32 wins this season are the 3rd most in franchise histories. They have 4 30-win seasons in the 12 years they have been a franchise, so pretty good numbers. And it swung on and missed. That'll do it for Wolverton. There's 1 away. Second strikeout of the evening for Reynolds. Satori was 27 of 27 in stolen bases this year. Playing center field tonight. He's out of Hutchinson Community College and takes one upstairs, ball 1. He is the single season record holder for stolen bases. That's inside, almost hit him. And it's 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Bottom half of the 3rd, no score. We are down to 3, ladies and gentlemen. It's in there for a strike. The winner gets Santa Barbara tomorrow. 2 balls and a strike. That is to the right side, just out of the reach of Splecht. That'll be a base hit, so Satori is aboard. So good effort by George Splecht, just over the top of his glove. He laid out for it. Here's Clayton Chadwick. He's tied with Austin Callahan with 9 bombs. Satori runs well. We'll see. That is through the right side for a base hit. Satori around second. They will wave him on. The throw into third, not in time. Backed up nicely by Reynolds. Into second base is Chadwick. So second and third and 1 out. Back-to-back base knocks give up by Reynolds. So good hustle by Luke Satori. He didn't let up one bit, picked up that coach before second base and kept the Coles to it. And into second base. Even if throws on the money, I don't think they get him. Top of the order here is Anthony McKenzie. He's hitless today, 0 for 1. Hitting a $105 for the tournament out of Sam Houston. And the pitch. That's up and away. Nice fastball at 92 from Reynolds. They may play McKenzie straight away, deep and right. And the balk is called. So the Monarchs will get their first run of the evening, courtesy of a balk. So Farmer out to talk to him a bit, kind of settle him down a little bit. Chadwick over to third. Might see a few more balks called with a 4-man crew. Not sure about the statistics on that. 4 versus 3, or even 3 versus 2-man crew. 1 ball and no strikes. 1 out. That is swung on and missed. McKenzie was thinking about depositing that out on Coleman Hill. 1 ball, 1 strike. 330s down the line here and 375 in the alleys, 390 to dead center here at X Stadium. It's in there for a strike. Nice movement and late life on that pitch at 94 from Reynolds. Wind blowing out to left field. 20 mile an hour. 1-2. That is fouled away left side. Ball and 2 strikes. Bottom 3, 1-0 Monarchs. That's inside. That'll make the screen. It gets away from Farmer. Another run will score. And it's 2-0 Hutch. So I don't know whether they're going to score that a wild pitch or a pass ball. Looked like it got a lot of glove. Farmer almost looked crossed up. So the official scorer going to take a drink of Gatorade. We'll find out maybe next week. Anyway, that's bounced to the third baseman. Glenn up with it and just gets the speedy McKenzie. There's 2 away. Here's Jack Segrist out of Wichita State. Flew out to right field last time. He's 0 for 1. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Have a little this day in baseball history a little bit later if we get a break. First pitch swinging. Strike 1. 2 hits for the Monarchs. Dawgs still looking for their first knock. And the 0-1 inside almost hit him. Monarchs have had the Dawgs' number this season. Two balls and a strike now to Segrist. Hit .267 this season. Swung on and missed. It's 2-2. Nice live fastball from Reynolds at 93. He has 2 strikeouts and a walk, plus a balk. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And that's low and away, and it's full. Monarchs on a 12-game winning streak. It's the longest in their history. That is into right field. That'll get down. Ashby will get it on a hop. And Segrist is aboard with a 2-out base hit. Here's Tanner White. He is hitless tonight. 0 for 1, bounced out to the right side in the first out of Oklahoma Christian. Drove in 4 yesterday. He was 3 for 5. First one inside, ball 1. Runner at first base, 2 away, 2 runs across, 2-0 Hutch. And a runner goes. That is into center field. Castillo back into his left. Won't get it. It will bounce over the fence. So a ground rule double for Tanner White. So will they send the runner back to third base? That's the question I have. And it looks like that will be the case. Little unlucky there for the Monarchs. If that just bounces off the wall, Segrist scores on his hands and knees. So a double nonetheless for White. They're going to talk about it. And we're going to have a visit to the mound. Looks like the pitching coach for the Dawgs out. While we got a minute, let's have a little this day in baseball history, shall we? We're looking at August the 9th. Let's see what we can find. Here's a good one. Let's go back to 2007. After struggling unsuccessfully with his control for nearly 3 years, former Cards pitcher Rick Ankiel returns to the Birds as an outfielder and rockets a 3-run homer in his first game back. So this day in baseball history, August the 9th, 2007, Rick Ankiel turns in his pitching arm for his outfielding arm and gets a homer. So there you have it, this day in baseball history. Baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Partnership with Fine Hardwoods, bringing the finest ash and maple available for the amateur player. Again, that's hookbats.com. Here's Dylan Nedved with 2 outs, second and third, and takes one outside. 2-0. Bottom third getting it done. Here's the 1-0. That's upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. So Reynolds breezed through the first 2, getting the Monarchs in order. Has struggled here in the third. Struck out Wolverton to start the inning, then proceeded to give up a couple of hits to Satori and Chadwick. And Segrist and White. That's inside, 3 balls and no strikes. I got to wonder if they may turn old Dillon loose. He finally got a base hit yesterday in his last at bat. He was 1 for 5. 3-0 is up and away, and they're loaded. So Reynolds with his second free pass of the ball game. That'll bring up Tyler Barber. Taylor, the designated hitter today out of the University of Texas, San Antonio. Walked and was picked off in the second. 2-0 Monarchs. First pitch swing popped out of play. No balls and a strike, 2 away. Bottom half of the third. Thanks for joining us. 0-1 is swung on and missed. A little bit tardy on that 91-mile-an-hour fastball. Hit 220 at UT San Antonio last spring. 294 in the tournament. Oh, 2. That is popped up right side. Splecht going out. In is coming Ashby. He will come in and get it. So the Monarchs get 2, but they leave them loaded. We've played 3. Our score 2-0 Monarchs. This is the 86th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 4th, 2-0 Monarchs. They got a couple in the bottom of the third. Top of the order for Cheney. It'll be 1, 2, and 3. Glenn Castillo Farmer. Sharp out for inning number 4. He is settled in nicely, getting the Dawgs in order every frame. First pitch to Glenn. Bounce left side. Nedved will get it on a big hop over to first. A little bit up the line, but Callahan digs it nicely. And there's 1 away. Here's Kyler Castillo. Hit 400 for the Lobos this last spring. 364 this summer. He's 0 for 1. Bounced out to the pitcher last time. Gets it down the right side. Fielded by the pitcher. Nobody is there. The second baseman, Segrist, runs into the back of the first base umpire. And looked like he almost set a screen. But they weren't going to get him anyway. That bunt was put there absolutely perfectly. I mean, it got by the pitcher Sharp, who falls off to the third base side anyway. So Segrist runs into the back of the umpire, but I don't think it was going to be, there wasn't going to be a play. I think Segrist was a little bit startled and embarrassed. Hutch contingent not happy. But that will be a base hit. For Castillo. He's aboard with 1 out. Shows bunt. That's Farmer and foul. Farmer out of the University of Colorado Mesa, 364 last spring in 15 games. Can't say that I've ever seen a umpire run in, or excuse me, defender run into the umpire like that. That catches the outside corner, 0-2. Sharp way ahead. 2-0 Hutch. Cheney has a runner on base with 1 out. Off-speed pitch misses inside. It's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. That is fouled back this direction. Umpires are kind of like sprinkler heads out there. They're just there. There's really no rule that involves them. And the pitch inside and low. It's 2-2. Sharp looking for his first strikeout of the ball game. Misses outside. It's full. I wonder if the Castillo might run here. And he goes. That is popped up and out of play. Getting closer to the window. Sounds like a fan made a nice play down there. (3-2) is away, and it's first and second. So a walk to Farmer. Castillo down to second. That'll bring up Davis Sims. Hit .306 this summer. 200 in the tournament. Out of Western Kentucky. Dawgs threatening here in the top of the 4th. First one upstairs. Ball 1. Wolverton going to go out and talk to him. Winner gets Santa Barbara tomorrow. Loser, 3rd place trophy. Well-earned 3rd place trophy. One ball, no strikes. It's Davis Sims. Catches the inside corner, strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. No activity in either pen, just a lot of standing around storytelling. And folks, you really don't want to know. 1-1 is away. 2 balls and a strike. There is a lot of serious problems solved in a bullpen. If you haven't read the book, The Bullpen Gospels, you should do that. If you want to know what it's like in minor league baseball. 3 balls and a strike. I'm not affiliated with the guy that wrote it, but it was just very well written, and it's not all glitz and glamour. 3-1 now. Catches the inside corner. It's full. Three balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. And it's not getting any cooler. That is fisted, and that'll get out of play. Sound like it hit a seat, so nobody hauled it in. No boos either, so that's always a good sign. Baseball fans are very honest. You make a good catch, you're going to get a nice applause. You boot one, they're going to let you know also. Here's the 3-2. That is slapped foul left side. And it rolls by about 15 pitchers, and finally somebody moves. Appreciate Doug Crawford. The nice note last night, Oklahoma Baseball Coaches Hall of Fame. He was listening in. That is going to be into center field, and that'll get out. A run will score. Here is the throw. It is cut off, and it's first and third. Cheney is on the board. And it's now a 2-1 ball game. So that one got in on his hands, but just strong enough to get it out there. So Sims credited with an RBI. Farmer all the way around to third. It's runners at the corners with 1 out. Looks like we're going to have a visit to the mound. While we're doing that, let's have a little This Day in Baseball history, shall we? Go back to 2001, August the 9th. Colorado's Mike Hampton launches his 7th homer of the season, tying the National League season mark for pitchers. So Mike Hampton hit his 7th homer of the season this day, August the 9th, in 2001. That would have been a great time to be a pitcher in the National League. You didn't have to worry about numbers, just go up there and take a rip. And, of course, that's what Mike Hampton did. 7 home runs. This Day in Baseball history brought to you by hookbats.com. Good wood for good hitters since 2005. Here's Andrew Miller. Monarchs 2 and Dawgs 1. That's in there for a strike. Miller 0 for 1 tonight out of the University of Texas at Arlington. 0 for 1 tonight. Flew out to the right fielder in the second. That is ripped into center field. That is going to get up against the wall. 1 run will score, and into second base is Andrew Miller. So Sims around to third, and Cheney has tied it up. So a double for Miller and an RBI. We're tied at 2. Here's Lenny Ashby out of Aruba by way of Odessa College. Takes a hack at the first one, strike 1. 3 hits for the Dawgs, 4 for the Monarchs. No balls and a strike. Took a little off. It's 0-2. That'll get the bullpen stirring for the Monarchs. Looks like a right-hander getting loose. No balls, 2 strikes, second and third. That is bounced right side, foul. Just foul. Remember, folks, it's where it crosses the bag. Clearly crossed the bag in foul ground. We have a pretty good view up here. No balls and 2 strikes, 1 away. That is bounced right side. Good play by the Dawgs first base coach. Looked it in, looking into the sun. It's tougher play than it could have been. No balls, 2 strikes. Second and third, Dawgs trying to capitalize. Oh, 2 is outside. One and 2. Little change of pace. Missed outside, smothered nicely by Wolverton. So the bats for the Cheney Diamond Dogs have awakened. 3 hits in the inning. That is to the right side. Segrist will have it. A run will score, and there's 2 away. So Sims will score, and the Dawgs have taken the lead 3-2. Here's George Spleck out of Dallas Baptist. He's hitless, 0 for 1. Nice summer, 383. That is in there at the letter, strike 1. that's in the dirt. And Wolverton blocks it, keeps it handy. All artificial surface here at X Stadium, Tyler Field. Even pitcher's mound, so again, if you looking for dirt, you got to bring your own. Not sure they'll let you in with it. 1 ball, 1 strike. That is bounced left side. McKenzie up with it, makes the long throw. In between hop, gets away from the first baseman Callahan. Long throw for McKenzie, but he had plenty of time. There's an in-between hopper. That's going to be an error, I'm guessing. We will wait and see how they score it. So Mike Dean, official score, flipping through his cards. And an error. I was going to get a Christmas card before we got that. First pitch to Kennard is low, ball 1. That is ripped foul. Almost got a piece of the third base coach. So Miller scored on the play. It is 4-2. Kennard 0 for 1, flew out in the third. That is in the dirt. Runner was going. So Spleck down to second base. Two balls and a strike, 2 away. That is drilled foul down the left side. Let's see how far that goes. That is on 21st Street or over it. So Kennard hit it a mile, but foul. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. And the pitch. It's low and in, 3-2. So Sharp throwing a gazillion pitches here in the 4th. This is the 8th man he's faced in the frame. 3-2. Kennard out of the University of New Mexico. That is ripped foul again down the left side, just about the same place. Not quite to 21st Street, but dang close. Maybe we ought to stop traffic out there when he gets up. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That is popped up left side. White giving chase, and McKenzie, it'll be in the bullpen. Santa Barbara, with their 21 Division I players, are waiting for tomorrow. 3 balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at second base, that is Spleck. Hutch going to give him at least 4 outs this inning. That is bounced foul, left side. So a good at bat for Tristan Kennard. Dawgs 45-27 versus the Monarchs. That is ball 4. First and second. Second free pass issued of the inning. So the 9th man to bat in the order is Andrew Stewart. Out of Wichita State, bounced out left side in the 3rd. That is up the middle for a base hit. They're going to send the runner. The throw to third base, and they've got the runner hung up. Looks like he slipped on some ice or something out there, but that'll do it. But the run will score. It is 5-2. And that is the end of the inning. Looks like Cheney will strand a runner. And they get 5. Our new score. Cheney Diamond Dogs 5 and the Hutchinson Monarchs 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. 5 runs for the Dawgs. In the top of the 4th, they lead at 5-2. 6, 7, and 8 for the Monarchs. Callahan, Wolverton, and Sartori. So Reynolds out for inning number 4. Has a lead for the first time this evening. Monarchs got a couple in the 3rd. And it swung on and missed. Callahan 0 for 1 today out of Hutchinson Community College. Appreciate it, Dwayne, the feedback. I've got my people working on it. That is ripped foul down the right side, and that'll get out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. To Callahan, 287 this summer. Little change of pace in the dirt. Good take there by Austin. That is popped up. Catcher Farmer back near the screen, and it'll be in the front row. That landed near General Manager Mark Blackham. I bet he'll tell me that somebody called him off. He was holding his head. I don't understand that. And the 1-2 is inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two. That is fouled away. 4 hits for the Dawgs, 4 for the Monarchs. 5-2 Dawgs. Little change of pace up, and Callahan just gets a piece of it. He'll stay alive. Monarchs 32-7. That is outside, and he'll walk him. So a leadoff walk to Austin Callahan. He's aboard. Actually, that is not a walk. They're going to call that one a strike. I guess I ought to let the umpire call it. It looked close, but Callahan sold it well. Fooled me up here. Here's a 3-2. That one is upstairs. Thank goodness. I've been doing this in pen all night long. Like they always told you not to do math in ink pen. Now I see kids doing it all the time. Nobody out, a runner at first. Here's Scott Wolverton out of Central Missouri State. Had a nice summer, hit 303. 250 in the tournament. That is fouled back. Gene Stevenson's suite is next to our booth. I'm going to knock on the window to see if he's over there. Now, went into his suite. So, if we can get the key, we will go get that foul ball. That's low. Throw down to first, not in time. Watch the SCL All-Star game with Gene and Jana. 1 ball and 1 strike, nobody out. Runner at first. And here it is. In there for a strike. Nice off-speed pitch there from Reynolds. Five to 2 ball game. Dawgs lead it. One, two. Went back with another off-speed pitch, and Wolverton swings through it. And there's one away. His second strikeout of the ball game. Third for Reynolds. Here is Luke Satori. First pitch in there for a strike. Satori, the center fielder. One for one, singled and scored in the third. That just missed inside. Throw over, he's back in there. That is swung on and missed, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes, 1 out. Inside, 2-2. Pretty good pitch at 93 from Reynolds. Activity in the Hutch bullpen continues. One guy throwing baseball and a couple of guys throwing a football. That catches the outside corner at the belt. And Satori will watch it. There's 2 away. Strikeout number 4 for Reynolds. Here's Clayton Chadwick. Nine homers on the season for Clayton. Got one last night. 1 for 1 today with a run scored. He is having a tournament, hitting .438. Five to 2 Dawgs. Tried to check his swing, went around. And it's 0-1. And it swung on and missed. Nice fastball at 92. It's 0-2. Home half of the fourth, 5-2 Dawgs. They got all their runs in the top of the fourth. 9 men to the plate. Oh, 2. That's in the dirt. They're going to ask if he win. He did not. It's the beauty of a four-man crew. You can see both right-handed and left-handed batters clearly. Ball and 2 strikes. That is fouled away. Count remains 1-2. Monarchs have won 3 out of 4 versus the Dawgs this summer. That misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 away. Runner at first base. That is Austin Callahan. Here's a 2-2. That catches the outside corner at the letters, look like, and he'll watch it. So Reynolds strikes out the side, and the Monarchs strand 1. We have played 4. Our score remains Dawgs 5, Monarchs 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 5th, 5-2 Dawgs. New pitcher for the Monarchs, Michael Howell, will take over. 6 starts this past summer, 32 innings of work. First pitch to Justin Glenn, bounced left side, and Nedved will have it over to first in time. So 32 innings of work this past summer. He gave up 27 hits, 14 runs, 12 earned, 9 walks, and 26 strikeouts at an ERA of 3.38. Here is Kyler Castillo, shows bunt, and takes a strike. Howell made 10 appearances at Northeast Texas Community College this last spring. He was 3-3 with a 4.30 ERA. So Howell, the new pitcher, bounce right side, and Segrist has it for out number 2. So here's Caleb Farber, catcher tonight. He's done a little bit of everything in this tournament. Cheney leads at 5-2. In there for a strike. Cheney got all 5 runs in the 4th. Before that, they went in order every inning. 0-1. That is way outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Here's a 1-1. Just missed low and away. Wind continues to howl out towards left field. Only game tonight. Here's a 2-1. Off speed in there for a strike. It's 2-2. Very warm night, 97 degrees at game time. Heat index over 100. 2-2, bounce left side. McKenzie will get it, backhand it over to first. Another in-between hop, but Callahan digs it and makes it look easy. And that'll do it for the Dawgs. They go in order. We've played 4.5. Score Cheney 5 and the Hutchinson Monarchs 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be back. And welcome back to X Stadium. We go to the 5th. Hutch with some work to do. They trail the Dawgs 5-2. Top of the order for the Monarchs, 1, 2, and 3. McKenzie Segrist and Tanner White. So far, so good for Reynolds. He is through 4, gives up a couple of runs, struck out 5, and 4 hits. Couple of walks. McKenzie hitless, 0 for 2. Catches the inside corner. One ball and 1 strike. That's low. It's 2-1. Two-one inside. 3-1. .322 for McKenzie in the season. It catches the inside corner. 3 balls and 2 strikes. That is bounced foul right side. And we'll do it all over again. Home half of the 5th. Semifinal game. And a 3-2 misses inside. Pretty good take by Anthony McKenzie, and he's aboard with nobody out. Here's the second baseman, Zach Segrist. He's 1 for 2. That is fouled back. Nice hack there. Segrist with a 4-game hitting streak. He shares that honor with Nedved. Tanner White has a 3-game streak. He is next. And time is called. No balls and a strike. Throw over. McKenzie back in there. That is popped up right side. Sims going to go over and have a look. Wind blowing it back. He recovers and makes a shoe top catch, adjusting on the baseball, and there's one away. So pretty good play over there by Sims. That wind is blowing everything back. So normally that ball would probably be out of play. Stayed with it. There's one away. Here's Tanner White. Continues his hitting streak at game number 4. Do that. He's 1 for 2. Base hit in the third. Runner goes. Throw down. Got him. Good swipe tag by Stewart. And McKenzie is caught stealing. Good throw by Farmer. He put it right on the money. And strike 1 to Tanner White. No balls and a strike. That's upstairs, and it's 1-1. One ball, one strike, 2 away. Off-speed pitch at the belt. It's 1-2. 1-2 is fouled away left side. That'll be off the new indoor facility. New third base dugout for the Shockers. Last year during this tournament, there was just a tent over there for third base. New expansive dugout over there. Ticket office. Locker room. Swung on and missed, and White goes down. That's strikeout number 6 for Reynolds. And the Dawgs have a little momentum. We have played 5. Our score remains Dawgs 5, Monarchs 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series, powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 6th. Time for me to remind you that MedZone is the official hand sanitizer of the NBC World Series. MedZone supplied all the teams and coaches in the World Series with a swag bag full of sports medicine products. They are a proud supporter of college baseball and the NBC World Series. Go to www.medzone.met to learn more. Here we go to the sixth. Dawgs lead at 5-0, 4, 5, and 6. It'll be Sims, Miller, and Ashby. First pitch inside, ball one. Howell out for inning number 2. That is in there for a strike. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike. Little excuse me swing. Off-speed pitch didn't do much and fouled away. 1-2. Sims out of Western Kentucky. Takes a fastball outside. Hutch fans wanted it, but it was pretty far out. Pretty good view of in and out up here. 2-2. Swung on and missed. He was fooled on the pitch. And that is the first strikeout for Howell. There's one away. That'll bring up Andrew Miller. 1 for 2, doubled and scored in the fourth. Dawgs got 5 runs in the fourth. Miller out of UT Arlington. And takes a strike at 85. Hit .279 for the Mavs last spring. .327 this summer. So nice numbers. And the 0-1 catches the outside corner. 0-2. Pretty good pitch there by Howell. .02. That is bounced left side. Nedved has it. Over to first in time. And there's 2 away. Nedved pretty solid at shortstop. Here's Lenny Ashby. Bounced out in the fourth. He's 0 for 2 out of Odessa College. Did get credited with an RBI in the fourth. That's in there for a strike. It's 0-1. Absolutely lit it up at Odessa this last spring at .453. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 away. Howell trying to get the Dawgs in order for the second time. That is ripped foul right side. Ashby wasn't fooled on that one. And it's 1-2. Pretty good crowd out here on a Sunday night. That is bounced foul. Winner gets the Foresters tomorrow, 6 o'clock. Foresters win the first one. It's over. And the 1-2 swung on. Nice change of pace from Howell. He will get him. Strikeout number 2. And he gets the Dawgs in order. We played 5.5, 5-2 Dawgs. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. we go to the bottom half of the sixth. 5-2 Cheney over Monarchs. 4, 5, and 6 for the Monarchs. And Dylan Nedved takes a nice cut at the first one, fouls it away. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk out of the University of Iowa. Hit .308 before things come to a screaming halt this last spring. It is fouled away. City Councilman, County Commissioner Chris O'Donnell in attendance tonight. No balls and 2 strikes. He's over there. 0-2. That is bounced left side. Glenn will have to hurry. He's up with it over to first and just gets Nedved by an eyelash. Okay. And there's one away. And with one out, here's Taylor Barber, Texas San Antonio product. He's 0 for 1 with a walk. Designated hitter tonight. Been with the Monarchs 4 years. Third guy to do that. The other two was Trevor Turner and Corey Roper. No balls and a strike to Barber. Hit .333 this last summer. That's an off-speed pitch in there for strike 2. And that hit him. That was an off-speed pitch that did absolutely nothing. Barber down to first base with 1 out. Reynolds a little hiccup in the third. He gave up a couple of runs. Other than that, he got the Monarchs in order in the first, second, and the 5th. Here's Austin Callahan. Oh for 1 with a walk out of Hutchinson Community College. In the pitch. Nice hack. Swung on and missed. Strike 1. Nine homers this season for Callahan. Time is called. Oh, 1. It's in there at the knees. It's 0-2. Large collection of Hutchinson fans here. They travel well. No balls, 2 strikes, throw over. Barber back in there. Oh, 2 to Callahan. Here it is. That has popped a mile high. Stewart going out, shortstop. And he will get it in shallow center, and there's 2 away. Here's the catcher, Scott Wolverton. He's 0 for 2, a couple of strikeouts. Hit .303 this past season, so he's due. And the pitch is outside. Fastball got away from Reynolds. He struck out 5 through 5 2/3. Walked a couple. It's in there for a strike. 1-1. Bottom half of the 6th. 5-2 Dawgs. Hot night here at the ball game. August temperatures are back. The 1-1 is upstairs, and it's 2 balls and a strike. Satori would be next if Wolverton was to reach. Two and one. Way out ahead of it. It's 2-2. Nice change of pace there from Reynolds. Monarchs hitting .258 as a team in the tournament. A little bit below their season mark of .294. Two balls and 2 strikes, 2 away. Here it is. That is in there, catches the inside corner, and Wolverton will watch it, and that'll do it. So we have played 6. Monarchs are going to strand 1 or score 5-2 Dawgs. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 7th, 5-2 Dawgs. 7, 8, 9 scheduled for Cheney, Splecht, Kennard, and Stewart. Here is George Splecht. Reached on there and scored in the 4th and popped out to the catcher in the 3rd. He's 0 for 2. Dallas Baptist. No balls and a strike to George. Had a nice summer, hit .383. He's a second baseman today. And that misses outside. So Howell continues to work. This is inning number 3. He has got the Dawgs in order since coming in the 5th. 1 ball and 1 strike. Off-speed pitch bounced foul right side, and it's 1-2. Ball and 2 strikes. Top of the 7th. Nobody out, nobody on. Todd Oak here with you, describing the action. Voice of the Hayesville Aviators. And the 1-2 is bounced right side. Appreciate everybody joining us. I guess we got the speed all straightened out. Thanks to Andrew and the gang behind me. And the 1-2 bounced right side. Segrist in shallow right field. He'll gobble it up and get him. There's one away. That'll bring up Tristan Kennard. 0 for 1 with a walk. Flew out in the third. Out of the University of New Mexico. Hit .250 for the Lobos. Last season. Takes a strike. .295 in the summer. Still looking for that first base hit of the tournament. And that's low and away, 1-1. Each club with 4 hits. And that is outside. 2 balls and a strike. And that misses low. It's 3-1. So we'll see if Howell can get healthy here with 1 out here in the 7th. 3-1 right down the middle at 85. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, nobody on. Sun beginning to set here in Wichita. A little nubber back to the pitcher, Howell. It goes under his glove, and Segrist unable to barehand it. And we'll see how they're going to score that. That is going to be a base hit. Ball had all kinds of English on it. Looked like Howell was camped in front of it. Took a hop and went a little bit right. So Kennard with his first base hit of the tournament. And he hit it all of 80 feet. It looks like a pinch runner. We'll wait and see what the number is. So it'll be Jace Grady pinch running for Kennard. And the first pitch to Stewart is low, ball 1. Spleck led it off with a ground out to the right side. Kennard with a fuzzy grounder to the right side for a base hit. That is fouled away. And here is Andrew Stewart. Count to him 1-1. Stewart 1 for 1, a base hit in the 4th. .276 this past summer. Shows bunt. Gets it down. It's back to the pitcher, Howell. Up with it. Over to first in time. And there's 2 away. So a sacrifice for Stewart. Top of the order, here's Justin Glenn. And they're going to walk him. So they'll choose to pitch to Patrick Castillo. He's 1 for 3, a run scored. First and second, 2 outs. And the first pitch is fouled out of play. No balls and a strike. That is fouled back. 0-2. And 2 away. Castillo with a base hit, a run scored in the 4th. Hit .364 this summer. So it's kind of a pick-em between him and Glenn on the numbers. Monarchs must know something. 0-2, runners go, and it's low. So the double steal is successful. Not sure there will be determined a stolen base due to defensive indifference. Wait and see. The 1-2 is popped into right field. Segrist going out. He'll get it over his shoulder, and that'll do it. So the Dawgs will strand a couple. We played 6.5. Our score remains Dawgs 5, Monarchs 2. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And stretch time in Wichita. Just had a nice rendition of Take Me Out to the Ball Game by Hall of Famer Mike Dean on the harmonica. Never gets old. 5-2 Dawgs. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Monarchs. Satori, Chadwick, and McKenzie. First pitch swinging, and that is going to get down. So a base hit for Luke Satori. His second of the ball game. He's 2 for 3. So a new pitcher on the mound for the Dawgs. Looks like Zach Bravo out of Lamar. Get his numbers in just a bit. It's Clayton Chadwick now, 1 for 2 out of Sam Houston, and he takes a ball. Shows bunt, foul. Chadwick singled and scored in the third. So no regular season numbers for Bravo. Does have an appearance in the tournament. That is swung on and missed, 0-2. One ball and 2 strikes. That's upstairs. A nice take by Clayton Chadwick. Good eye. Bravo in the set position. Runner at first base. Nobody out. That is slapped foul right side. Bottom half of the 7th. Five to 2 Dawgs. Had a swung, no, not swung on. He checked his swing. Actually, this is Bravo's 3rd appearance of the tournament. He's worked 4 1/3, given up 5 hits and 4 runs all earned. That is foul a long ways down the left side, and it's 3-2. Satori led it off with a base hit, followed by a 3-2 count now to Clayton Chadwick. Monarchs running out of time. Here's the 3-2. That's fouled away. Bravo was drafted in the 16th round by the Tampa Bay Rays and did opt out of that agreement. So appreciate the insight from the folks behind me. I had a heck of a time finding some information on him. So Zach Bravo, round 16 by the Devil Rays this year. Thank you much. Five to 2 Dawgs. That is fouled away. Chadwick's been up there for about 35 minutes. Continues to spoil pitches. Three-two, nobody out. Runner at first. That is ripped through the right side for a base hit around second. Heading to third. Ball is bobbled out in right field. Throw to second. And Chadwick, trying to stretch it, is thrown out at second base. So Ashby was thinking about going to third with it and bobbled it, but recovered in time to throw to second to take care of Chadwick. So a base hit. And there's one away. Over to third is Satori. One of the things about the Monarchs is they hustle on the base pass. They will provide you a clinic every night. And, you know, the mindset, I believe, with Chadwick, that anything in the outfield is going to be a double until we hold you up. And he saw that ball was bobbled, did the right thing on to second base. Had to make a perfect throw, and Ashby did. And it's 0-2 now to Anthony McKenzie. Hitless today, 0-2 with a walk out of Sam Houston. 322 for the summer. Runner at third base, one out. 5-2 Dawgs. That is left side. Runner is going on contact. And Stewart up with it, throws it in the dirt, but Sims digs it out. There's two away. Run will score. It is now a 5-3 ball game. So an RBI for McKenzie. Here is Jack Segrist out of Wichita State. 1 for 3. Base hit in the third. And first pitch is fouled away. No balls and a strike. Two away, nobody on. Home half of the seventh inning. It's a 2-run ball game. And the 0-1 is in the dirt. Count 1-1 to Segrist. Catches the outside corner. It's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Yeah, swung on and missed. A fastball at 91. Segrist loses his balance, and that'll do it for the Monarchs. We've played 7. Monarchs get 1, our new score. Dawgs 5, Monarchs 3. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Monarchs get 1. They close the gap. Still trail 5-3 to the Cheney Diamond Dogs. 3, 4, and 5 for the Dogs. Farmer, Sims, and Miller. Off-speed pitch is in there. It's 1-1. So Michael Howell, since coming in the 5th, has been doing a great job. It is 1-2 now to Farmer. Hitless tonight, 0 for 2 with a walk and a run scored. He's out of Colorado Mesa. That is bounced left side. McKenzie near the bag. He'll get it. And a strong throw across, and there's 1 away. So with 1 out, here's Davis Sims. It looks like a pinch hitter. Looks like Lincoln Andrews out of Southeast Missouri State. Played in 7 games last spring, hit a .03. So Andrews will hit for Sims here in the 8th. Sims, a left-hander. And catches. Did not catch the inside corner. And it's 1 ball and no strikes. 2-0. Actually now 3-0. Must have missed a pitch somewhere along the line. How long was I asleep? Three balls, no strikes. That is bounced right side foul at 3-1. Sharp went 4 innings, gave up 5 runs, 4 hits. Howell came in the 5th, and he walked him. So the pinch hitter, Andrews, draws the walk. He's aboard with one away. Here's Andrew Miller. Miller doubled in the fourth, drove in a run, and scored. He's 1 for 3. And the off-speed pitch misses wide. 1 ball and no strike. Top of the 8th, 5-3 Dawgs. 5 hits for the Dawgs, 6 for the Monarchs. And tried to check his swing and went around. 1 ball and 1 strike. That was a filthy slider from Howell. Here's the 1-1. Swung on and missed. It's 1-2. Looked a little tardy, like he might have been looking for something else. Miller, the designated hitter tonight, hit .327 this past summer. Here's the 1-2. That misses low. Lights coming on here at Tyler Field. Off-speed pitch. Catches the inside corner. And they're 2 away.
Thank you very much,
So another pinch hitter, it'll be Corrigan Bartlett out of Wichita State. So Bartlett will hit with 2 away and a runner at first base. He will hit for Ashby, who was 0 for 3. First pitch swinging and is drilled to left field. Goodbye. That is out on 21st Street. So Bartlett picks on the first pitch he sees, and it's a 2-run homer. And it is now 7-3 Dawgs. So Bartlett adds a little insurance here in the 8th with 2 away. Quickly greets Michael Howell with a shot over the trees in left field. It'll bring up George Spleck. First pitch swinging, fouled away, 0-1. Believe he got all of that one, folks. And the 0-1. Bouncer up the middle. Segrist rounds it over to first in time. Good play. And that'll do it. But Cheney gets a couple of more. We have played 7.5. Our new score, Dawgs 7, Monarchs 3. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back to X Stadium. We go to the bottom of the 8th. The hill just got a little taller to climb for the Monarchs. Dawgs get a couple. They lead it 7-3. 3, 4, and 5 for the Monarchs. White, Nedved, and Barber. First pitch to White is swung on and fouled back. He's out of Oklahoma Christian. Doubled in the third. He's 1 for 3. Bottom 8. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch from Bravo at 90. And it's 0-2. Bravo came in the 7th, gave up a couple hits and a run. 0-2. Swung on and missed, and you've got him. Second strikeout of the ball game for Bravo. There's one away. This will bring up Dylan Nedved out of the University of Iowa. 367 in the regular season. And the pitch is fouled away. And a nice hack. Nice tournament also, 316. If they get a full season in the Big Ten, he will more than likely be the leaders. Oh for 2 tonight. Takes one outside, and it's 1-1. Dawgs trying to end this 12-game winning streak that the Monarchs have. That is up the middle for a base hit. So Nedved is aboard with one away. Just can't keep him down. Here is Taylor Barber. So Barber 0 for 1 with a walk and a hit by pitch. And the first pitch to him is high and away, ball 1. Barber has scored 186 runs in his career as a Monarch. 20 home runs in his career. And 43 doubles, 152 RBIs, 89 walks, and 42 hit by pitches. That is fouled away. 1-1. Nedved has 7 triples in his career with the Monarchs. He's at first base. Third-year player with the club. He's in there for a strike. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at first base. Barber out of Texas, San Antonio. Takes one wide. Two-two. Throw back over. Just a bit high. Sims up to get it. Need to be careful. Sims is looking right into the sun. Two balls, 2 strikes. Nedved at first. And the pitch, that is lined to the second baseman, back to first. They will double him up. So a rare base running blunder for Nedved, and that'll do it for the Monarchs. We have played 8. Dawgs 7 and Monarchs 3. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back. We go to the ninth, 7-3 Dawgs. Looks like Hutch will go to the bullpen. They will run their third arm of the evening out there. They will go with number 20, a right-hander, Foster Gifford out of Wichita State. Made 3 appearances this past summer, 7 2/3 innings of work. He gave up 7 hits, 4 runs all earned, 3 walks, and 8 strikeouts with an ERA of 4.70. He will face 8, 9, and 1. It will be Grady, Stewart, and Glenn. Grady lays it down. Perfect bunt down the left side. All McKenzie can do is field it barehanded and watch him go down the line. So a base hit for Grady. That's his first since coming into pinch run in the 7th. Well, he's 1 for 1. So it'll be Andrew Stewart. He's credited with a sacrifice in the 7th. He's 1 for 2 out of Wichita State. Big lead over there by Grady. Shows bunt. And a pretty feeble attempt. And it's 0-1. Third base coach running through the signs again. 7-3 ball game. Top of the 9th. Hutch trying to hold him right there. Shows bunt again. And bunted foul. Actually hit it twice, but he was in the batter's box. If that had been the PGA Tour, it had been a 2-stroke penalty. No balls and 2 strikes to Stewart. 276 this past summer. And the pitch. And swung on and missed, threw it by him. Fastball at 89. There's 1 away. 4th strikeout, actually first strikeout for Gifford. Top of the order, here's Justin Glenn. Walked last time up. He's 0 for 3. Glenn hitting .222 at the start of the ball game. That is inside, ball 1. 1 ball, no strikes, and 1 out. Here it is. That is fouled back. Winner of this one gets Santa Barbara tomorrow. 6 o'clock. Santa Barbara wins, it's over. Loses, 1 more game. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner goes. Pitch is up and in. Throw down. Not in time. So Grady will steal it. Picked a good pitch to run on. That was an off-speed pitch up and in. Pretty difficult for Wolverton to handle it. Still put a good throw on it. Runner at second base now, 1 out. That's upstairs, 3-1. Three balls and a strike. Gifford trying to hold him right there. That's inside, almost hit him, and he'll walk him. First walk issued of the ball game for Gifford. Glenn down to first base. It's first and second. Here's Kyler Castillo. 1 for 4, a run scored, a single in the 4th. Flew out last time in the 7th. Time is called. So it looks like a pinch runner now for the Dawgs. Looks like Ed Scott out of Fort Hays will come in and run. So Scott will run for Grady here in the top of the 9th. That is fouled away. Off the facade, in and out of the hands of a fan. Got to pay attention in the box seats. If it comes off the facade, it'll come right back. Gotta pick your poison. Either turn around, try to fight it off, or just hope it doesn't hit you in the back of the head. 0-1. Catches the outside corner. Nice change of pace from Gifford. And it's 0-2. Appreciate the sports information director at Hutchinson Community College for providing me all the goodies and the data. 0-2, fouled away. 8 pages worth today, folks. Somewhere somebody is missing a dissertation. Very thorough, and I appreciate it. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 away. First and second. That is fouled back this way. Just missed us and off the back of the head of a fan.
That was his job.
So my wife Lalani setting up here failed to get a hand on that one. That hit the window opening in our box. That is down the left field line, and McKenzie will step on it, throw to first, not in time, but the lead runner is erased, and there's 2 away. So Castillo will reach on the fielder's choice. And the runner at second base is erased, 2 away. That's as close as we've gotten to a foul ball this year, folks. Thought we had one. So here's Caleb Farmer with 2 away, first and second. Glenn down to second base. Castillo at first on the fielder's choice. Good play over there by McKenzie. Able to And that is foul just above us. So maybe it's going to happen, folks. We just don't know. Sounds like a good play in the club level up above us. No balls and a strike, 2 away. McKenzie made a good play there at third base. That was over the bag, had the presence to step on it, throw across. Pretty good feet there. Time is called. Top 9, 2 outs. That is lifted to center, and Satori unable to get there. He spun out going to get the ball and dropped to a knee, and 2 runs are going to score. So things are completely fallen apart for the Monarchs. Ball was off the end of the bat. Satori tried to come in quickly and lost his footing. And by the time he regained his footing, he was a little late. Here is Andrews. New score 9-3, Diamond Dogs. Here is Anderson, walked and scored in the 8th. It was his first at bat, so this is his second look. A little unlucky there for Gifford. Any other night, he's out of the inning. Two runs across, it's 9-3. And that is sprayed foul left side. Ball and 2 strikes, 2 away. That is off the pitcher and into center field. 1 run will score, and it is 10-3. So a base hit for Anderson. He's 1 for 1, and an RBI. So Cheney gets 5 runs in the 4th, another one in the 8th, and now, 2 more in the 8th, and now 3 here in the 9th. 10-3. That is fouled back this direction. No balls and a strike, 2 away. All of this damage is done with 2 outs. Off-speed pitch is upstairs, 1-1. One ball and 1 strike. Runner at first base, that's Andrews. Little excuse-me swing over the pitcher's head, and Segrist will have it over to first in time. So Cheney will strand 1, but they will get 3. We have played 8.5. Our new score, Dawgs 10 and Monarchs 3. This is the 86th NBC World Series powered by Evergy. We'll be right back. And welcome back, folks. We go to the bottom of the ninth. Hey, and I want to remind you that MedZone Hand Sanitizers is the official hand sanitizer of the NBC World Series. Non-sticky, smells great, and is effective. Proud supporters of collegiate baseball and the NBC World Series. Go to www.medzone.net to learn more about the American handmade hand sanitizers for home and office. Again, that is medzone.net. All right, we go to the bottom of the ninth, 6, 7, and 8 for the Monarchs. They trail at 10-3. It'll be Callahan, Wolverton, and Sartori. First pitch is fouled away. So Bravo will continue to work since coming in the seventh. Reynolds went 6 strong and will stand to win it if they can hang on. And the 0-1, high and away, and it's 1-1. So Monarchs at risk of ending their 12-game winning streak. Or ending the winning streak at 12. 2 balls and a strike. That was low. Callahan 0 for 2 with a walk. Rare hitless day for him. That is popped up left side. Stewart, the shortstop, going out. Shallow left and gets it. And there's 1 away. Looks like a pinch hitter. We'll let you know who it is. And the first pitch is slapped into right field. That is Garrett Stevens. So he will record a base hit. So Stevens out of Fort Hays State University in Lenexa is aboard with 1 out. That'll bring up Luke Sartori. Had a fantastic day, 2 for 3, couple of runs scored. That is popped out of play. No balls and a strike, 1 out. Stevens aboard, pinch hit single. And that is into center field. Castillo, a few steps to his right, he'll gather it. And there's 2 away. I want to thank the NBC staff for such diligent work and allowing us to do this again this year. It was our pleasure. Frank Martinez will have the championship game tomorrow. Please tune in. Winner gets the Santa Barbara Foresters. Two outs. Here's Clayton Chadwick. And first pitch, swinging, lifted to left field. Kennard back near the track. He'll get it. And that is your ball game. And here's your totals. For the Cheney Diamond Dogs, they will continue and take on Santa Barbara tomorrow. 10 runs, 9 hits, no errors. For the Hutchinson Monarchs, they will end their season at 32-8, 3 runs, 8 hits, and an error. The win will go to Reynolds. The loss will go to Sharp. So tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, it will be Cheney and Santa Barbara for all the marbles. Congratulations to Hutchinson on a fine, fine season. Again, for all the NBC staff, Frank Martinez, Andrew, appreciate all the assistance you've given me. This is going to be all for me. And again, your final, Dawgs 10 and Monarchs 3. Good night, everybody. And if everybody will stay tuned, we'll have the third place ceremony will take place on the field. We'll receive audio from down there. Again, final score 10-3 Dawgs. And I'm Todd Hook. We will see you another time. Good night, everybody.